But alright. So Chaos Reigns Sektor, the character, is here. And I will say that I did check out the reaction or the whole video like early, so obviously I'm sorry. And I also did check out the Combat Cast, and I will be giving some points for sure for what I saw from these trailers. I was gonna make a reaction to this like for the first time, but obviously I had stuff to do on that day when it released. But let us check it out for the ones that have not checked this out to see how awesome this character is. Like, I know that the people are still mad that they're gender bent, but it's a new era. Like I said, so Fujin could be a woman as well in this timeline, because they did say Raiden's sister.
Share his vision for the Lin Kuei.
Honestly, like, I hated Sektor so much in the past ones. So obviously this character will piss me off again, but it won't be to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh. Because obviously look at this attack, the combo, the skin for the Chaos Range, which we have Katana with the Mohawk. Like, this fight style is amazing. And I can't wait for a new Cybot's reveal, because we still got new Cybot left. Like, look at this. Woo! The combos, the homing missiles, the gun, the new cameo move of the grab and then punch, the stages, everything looks great.
When I return, there will be anarchy.
I'm hoping that we get that skin. Obviously the meme. The meme of
not doubt Sektor's longing for Sub-Zero's safe return.
But this sector just gonna be fun.
You defend order.
Like, look at this stage. The homing missiles. That moveset is gonna be very repetitive when it comes to the computer. Oh, dude, this fatal blow was fun. Like, look at this.
Bihan, can you hear me?
He's like, yes,
Our goal is unchanged.
I am new Cybot. I just can't wait. This story mode is just gonna be amazing overall.
Finish him.
Oh, here it is. The Iron Man. Woo! And then, bro, when I saw this for the first time, I was like, bro, what the hell? And then, boom. Like, after the whole point of becoming all cyborg, go Iron Man style. Like, this is amazing. And also the animality. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing trailer. Like, I guess that the Cyrax one was, it was decent because it just gave the soccer vibe. But this made it 10 times better. Like, I hated Sektor for the moves of going down the portal and then punching up. That always got me mad. But this is so fluid. It's so great. Everything is just amazing out of it. And I'm very excited for that character for sure. Like, I know that people are still mad over the whole gender bent, but like, they gotta get over it. Like, people are gonna be mad for changes, and I know changes happen because why? Because we're in this new era. Like, pun intended, with obviously 2024, where they're adding inclusion and other stuff in there in movies, shows. They're also doing it to games. So obviously, I kind of don't care. Like, I accept this. Like, I find these characters fun, and I've been a fan of Mortal Kombat ever since, so I'm not gonna be complaining. I'm just gonna accept the change, and obviously it's awesome. But like I said, Sektor's amazing. Awesome character. Can't wait for a new Cybot. That is the last character for this before we get into the guests, which will be hopefully soon. Amazing. But alright, So obviously, like I did say from like the Sektor trailer, that I did check out the combat cast, and obviously this is gonna be just me kind of explaining a little bit of like what I saw.
Get onto a few things.
And
over the next couple streams,
they have
we're
a little
gonna talk about
explanation
some
of
things coming up
stuff.
in the Chaos Reigns, which comes September 24th. Very
And
exciting.
obviously,
There
let
have
me
been
fix
a lot
this.
of people asking about Havoc
What?
Really?
and
Havoc?
And Chaos Reigns?
yeah, right.
What
And
are the
is
chances?
Havoc going to get any changes, any buffs, anything like that?
Like I'm
Well,
hoping that we get like the costume
as a
for Havoc
main, I
from like
have
the
good
story
news
mode where
for
he has
you.
like that
Havoc
helmet.
has some stuff coming. And
Like, he'll be
to
looking
show
amazing.
you, we have a brief video we'd like to show, and then we'll come back.
And this is
explain
for all
what
the
you saw.
ones that
Inject
are
some
playing
chaos
Mortal
into
Kombat.
it. Yep.
And the little updates that they're doing for the patch for just a few weeks. Like that one's sick. He does the Dalsim kick, but like obviously he's like a zombie. Bro, the connection of the
Now, this might be something you want to go back and watch again to see what had happened, but there are a couple things in that video which, if you know Havoc, or if you've played against Havoc, you know are very different. For instance, in the match, Liu Kang uses his Towards 434, which has a big gap. Now, Havoc's arm flail is now faster, and the armor starts up quicker, so it actually can get through that. So that's a big
So it's amazing
change
that
for
they're like
Havoc,
doing
really
like the
gonna help
more
out
little
some Havoc
updates
players.
to like the
It
characters.
gives you, it just gives you
where
enough
obviously,
time that's fast enough to punch,
Oh,
which is nice.
like for this
He also has a
character,
new
like we're also
movement,
giving them
area
buffs.
you
Like
might
I
see
know
it's
that
stretchy
some of
kick.
you didn't like
if you use leader
debuffs
on
that we
you can
did,
really
like
quickly-
obviously the
right.
broken
If you use
character of
leader on that, it
Peacemaker,
actually pops up, which is its ground
Homelander,
bounce.
Omni-Man,
So you're
and all
able to
these
get a
other
little
guest
more
characters. Well,
bounce, more
debuff
bounce
them, and also
in your stuff.
More
And-
bounce
these other
in your
characters.
back.
But you know
Right,
what?
and get some more combos.
Now they're adding more
He
buffs,
also has a
which is
new move,
amazing.
which is a low launcher.
Yeah, this one, I really love the animation that he's breaking his own knees to get down that low and scoop you up.
Right, so some more
It's the easier way to do it.
Yeah.
more combo potential again. And then finally, his Jump 2-4 has a different reaction, so you can do just more combos. It used to, I believe, you used to push it back further. Now you're able to do more combos
Really
right
hot
there
day.
in the middle. So that's.
Hope you guys are staying
Havoc.
hydrated because obviously
So
it
sure
is a
you're gonna
hot ass
wanna
day.
Go back and watch that, but as Havoc fans, I'm sure you're going to enjoy those changes. Really going to change up how Havoc plays. Now,
Yeah,
there's a
Havoc
lot
is
of
like
other stuff
that one
coming for
character
other
that's like
characters. We'll
very
try to get to some
quirky
of
when
that.
he like fights. I definitely love
in
the one
future
like he's like
streams.
grabbing his
But today
arm
we're
and
also
just
gonna
going.
talk about some cameos. We have a lot
Like,
of
that was
cameo changes
hilarious.
We
coming.
do. Some exciting ones.
And some have been seen in some of the trailers.
Oh
and
yeah,
some of
this
the
one.
teases.
This
But first we're
cameo
gonna start out,
upgrade is
with
amazing.
Sub-Zero. So let's take a look at that.
Like, check this out that they're gonna be showcasing. Like, this one was amazing for a change. Like that. That move is gonna be broken. Where obviously it's an ice clone, so you could become the ice clone.
So,
And
Cameo
if they
Sub-Zero
touch
has
you,
a
they
parry
become
move.
frozen
That was
and
chilly.
gives you combo
Okay, very
start.
good, very
Or
good.
you could become
love
the
parry
ice
during
clone
the game.
and
So,
he
and you'll
launches
notice in
you
the
at
video,
them.
When they could have poked, they
So I
used
don't know
the
if it'll
parry,
freeze them as
which
well.
freezes them, and you can also combo after.
But that would be
Now, a
awesome.
lot of savvy players might start knowing you're going to parry and wait.
And then what are you going to do?
Well, then you can just throw the clone at them.
You can throw an ice clone?
You can throw the ice clone at advantage too. So there's just another some new stuff to bring into the Sub-Zero.
Who doesn't love
cameo.
throwing the ice clone?
Right, and Havoc. A lot of people use
Which they
Havoc
did
and
for
Sub-Zero. So
Mortal
this is
Kombat
those two
X,
things that work
where
well
they
together
he
as well.
ended up throwing the clone.
We also
That
have
one
one
was
more
fun.
to show today. One of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat history. Jax has a new move that I think is pretty awesome.
It's a new move, but it's also an old move.
Right, a new move
Yeah.
for this game, but he's used
But a
it for
classic.
years.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that video.
Oh, here it is. The one from the trailer, which was hilarious. Like, look at that. You just see Jax beat up the cameo. Like, imagine if they added Chucky in this. Like, you
Classic
just be
Dr.
grabbing
Death.
Chucky,
Yeah.
just be like,
The best move ever.
Go down.
So what you can do with this is if you
But they're not
find
adding
somebody that keep using
cameos.
a similar sequence with their
Which,
cameo, you can call
surprising
Dr. Grab
that they're not
out.
doing cameos for.
Jax
He's going to get you.
He'll get
This
you.
He's
one.
going to get you.
He will punch the other cameo. He has 2 hits of armor, so you can stop their cameo in their tracks like that.
He doesn't mess around.
He doesn't.
He doesn't mess
really
around.
doesn't. So it's just another thing that's added to Jax's arsenal to help, and I really enjoy it because I like things that affect other cameos,
Right.
like seeing cameos interact.
And it's like he has now almost the full spectrum of his classic moves,
Yeah.
which is cool.
So that'll be fun to use, and I'm sure a lot of people will like, you play your friends all the time, the same thing. They have the same thing that they do, and now you have this little wrench you can throw in. I'm gonna get you. And keep in mind,
It's like
when you're
pause.
hitting their cameo, their player's taking damage.
That's right.
So
That's crazy.
things
Like
there.
the whole
I
concept
think that's
that
why a lot of people
as
are here right
Jace
now.
is just
Me.
punching
Derek.
the cameo,
So
it
there are things
is
on the
taking
horizon,
damage.
yeah?
I don't know how
I was
much
just
it's going to
being
be taking
serious, but yeah,
damage,
there's
but
always some things
that's
on the
pretty
horizon,
broken.
bud.
Like they're probably
So
going to end up
we have some
patching
stuff
that.
coming for invasions that we're going to hold.
But
right?
we'll
Yeah,
see.
So of course we're gonna have a new
Once that,
season.
patch comes
we've got
in.
a lot of just fun quality of life things that we've done to this.
Oh,
new
this is
season,
about the
season 8.
invasion
But
mode.
we're gonna wait until the next stream because we've got 2 characters to go through today,
We do.
right? And I think people really want to see what's up with these condiment characters.
Yes.
You know
Ketchup
what I
and
mean?
mustard.
And we do, and there's some fun stuff like get hyped. There's some really cool stuff we'll be talking about.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But we don't want to, take away
Fair.
from this.
Fair.
All right.
Okay.
So Stephanie,
So obviously
Let's
this
talk
is the
about
whole indication
Cyrax.
that when
Yeah.
Noob
I'm very
Saibot
excited
gets
for this.
revealed,
I love the
and then they
setting
start
of this. I love
doing
them since day one
the
in MK3.
what's it called, the talk.
These are 2 of my favorite MK characters.
They're gonna
So
be
many hand cramps
expanding
from
a
that
little bit
combo
more
with
of
Cyrax.
Cyrax one, well, the
Invasions.
secret is you just hold back and
So
hit
should be
high punches
interesting
together and
if they're
come
saying
out.
they're gonna be adding way more
Some
quality of
weird
life
old
stuff
guy
and
arcade
stuff like
show.
that.
Yeah,
Like
it's always,
I'm hoping
So
that
pain-
we get
so
more
tell me,
modes.
when it comes to Cyrax,
Like they were
what
saying to
type
test
of
your sight,
player
test
will
your
gravitate towards
well, here's how I've always
something
looked at
else, like the
it for
test
like
your
30 years.
something
For both
games.
of them.
Like I'm hoping that they
have
add that
Cyrax is
because
kind
they
of
were
a
mentioning
tricky
that in
cat,
the
sneaky character.
what's it
with
called, the
bombs. Even back in
databases
95, you had like the
from
different kind of bombs,
those,
the anti-air grab and stuff like that.
what's it
She
called,
kind
the
of
people that
forces
end up
movement,
dynamiting.
you know, tries
Like
to
they
make
found
person
those in the
struggle to
file.
get
So
in,
I'm
and then
hoping
you
that
hit
we
him
get
with the
those
net. Kind of a
modes.
setup character, kind of a
'Cause
thinking player's character.
Right.
Really,
And the opposite end of
the stuff
spectrum,
really
you have
gets boring.
Sektor, who's like, yeah, that's
Like
cool,
I really got
shoot
bored
him.
out of
Yeah.
Invasions
Rockets,
and
punch.
all the other
Rockets,
stuff.
Straightforward and all
So
that.
yeah.
So, and I think that's something that we carried on to this. And that's not to say Sektor doesn't have her own share of tricky stuff, but I think Cyrax is going to be a character for really, really creative players, and Sektor is going to be a more straightforward character. And I think it's awesome. They have
So
like,
basically, it's
the stuff
one
with
robot
stuff
that
in
throws a
design,
bunch of
and then a
bombs,
bunch of new
and then you
stuff.
have
They
the
both
other
have
one
new
that is just
mobility
cheeky
options, new
and
technology
will
they
troll
didn't have
you
before,
with
and
any
it's
move. That's
very,
basically
very
what
cool.
I'm
I'd say,
hearing
like a lot of Invasion characters,
for like
it's
the creativeness.
kind of the design team is like, well, what are the key moves that make these characters? Put in some spice
And salt and pepper.
and some salt and pepper and some
ketchup and mustard.
and then blend it all together, and we have a new take on these classic characters.
All right.
Mm.
Do we want to take a look at Cyrax?
Let's check her out.
What I'm very excited
Alright,
is to
so
see like
one of
what
the
is
new
gonna be their
things she has
customization. Is
on
it gonna
the
be
feet,
the
she has these,
helmet
like, jet booster
and
things.
something else,
You can see in a
or
lot of her normal attacks.
Who knows?
They allow her to do a wall jump, which is really neat.
the Chun-Li move? She's
And
doing the
she uses
Chun-Li
them in a lot of
move,
her normal
where it's just jumping
But she
from
also has
the side of the
gadgets you
corner.
can stuff. The buzzsaws from like MK9.
I remember playing
And speaking of MK9, I
Cyrax
think one of
in
the
Mortal
coolest
Kombat
moves she
9,
has is
and
a
that character
command
was
grab. She
a
switches
little bit
places,
difficult.
Or goes into an attack, and you could like set
But,
a
like, look at
bomb,
this.
and
It's
then
so
roll into
fluid.
them. This was one of her strongest moves in MK9, and this is a true command grab. You know, like if they're crouch blocking, it will actually hit
Damn.
them and all that. So that could
Just
be
like the
super deadly.
spin and then the kick.
Is a wonderful.
If this was in Mortal Kombat 11,
She
that would
also
have been
has
like
this cool
the
move from
crushing blow,
Deadly
where it
Alliance.
just shows like the skull
And
getting
this has a
broken.
mechanic where you can hold it down, charge it up, and you can cancel it. So you can do fun stuff like your grabs, let it go, fake it
The
out, do
sound.
the quick version.
I'm hoping that we get
And
robot
she
skins
has
for
these cool step kicks, and this ends in kind of a ragdoll style.
basically when
move.
they get released,
And
because
when you were saying like
we're gonna get a
tricky,
bunch of
that's the sort
stuff,
thing, that
because it's
spin
3
out into a
characters
throw,
coming
like
in
all these
for
different-
one
yeah.
whole package.
Yeah.
Her
and the
standing
story
high kick
mode,
is
so I'm
another
hoping that we
spin
get, like,
move,
the
which she can hold it down,
cyber versions
or
of
cancel it. Or she
obviously
can do it.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero,
No, that's
Smoke,
part of the robot suit. Is making it so you
and
don't
other
get dizzy.
people that we don't even know could be
And then
cyborgs.
this normal attack, which is definitely my favorite.
Because
I think
they've
the
already
normal
gotten
part
to
is
the
very,
point
very
of
funny.
making any skin. So, yeah.
And that
So-
bomb part, that was a normal.
It is, yeah. So let's go into your special
The
moves.
bonk, and then
First off, you have to have it. It's been one of the most classic Cyrax moves is your bomb toss. Close, medium, far. A subtle
Bro,
detail I like
the
is
zoning
animation actually
of just throwing the
changes depending on
bombs.
how she's throwing it. Like you can see, the toss is just an overhead toss. Now, something new, the EX version will actually track the
That
opponent
one's sick.
and then have a helicopter pop up for even better combos.
But
So
look
the
how
opponent's
much
trying to run
damage it
away, it'll
takes.
actually follow them.
That's awesome.
That's crazy how much damage is taking from you.
Then she
From
has
the regular
a
bomb.
new take on the teleport. This time it's kind of
That one's also broken, the teleport and bomb.
From MK9, but she leaves a
So
bomb.
a lot of combos could be made
So
from
she'll
there.
teleport behind, leave a bomb. You can see it on the floor there. Or she can choose to do one that has faster recovery that doesn't leave a bomb. Or you can do an EX version that instead of teleporting,
Ooh.
she kind of goes back or forth in like kind of a dash kind of thing. If you do it from full screen, she won't go in front of them. But if you're a little bit closer, she will be behind them.
Ooh,
So you
that
gotta
actually
mix
looks
it up.
sick.
Exactly.
Kind of like the
And a
smoke
fun
bomb.
little thing about all of her bomb attacks, if you hold the 4 button down, the bomb will be a fake out dud.
Oh, gotcha.
So you can do that with all of her bomb attacks, which is a fun little thing. You
Little
can,
mind
like,
tricks.
But
little
that
mind
one's
tricks.
gonna
put
be
out a fake
interesting, like the
bomb and
whole
actually call a cameo, and
stance
your
of like,
opponent's,
oh, they're gonna be
trying
throwing
to
the
attack out
bomb,
of it.
but
Now,
it
another
has
one
nothing on
is
it.
this
So I don't know,
Station
like
Pick,
if there's like a command
which
for
EX
that.
version has armor,
So that one really like confused me
and
when I
dive
saw it like for
defender.
the first time.
Ooh.
and there's an air version that will capture them
I know I'm
in
gonna
the
be
air,
doing that
and
move
the
like
EX
so much when I do the gameplay
There's the
for
net.
Cyrax.
Cool.
It's gonna be hilarious.
And speaking of the net, one more special move to show.
Oh yeah, the one that
Plastic
goes.
net is now this like foam goo that will trap them in place.
The rocket
and
one. The
free
rocket one's
combo.
fun.
But the EX version is similar to the classic net, but with rocket boosters that will push them super far. So you'll see, full screen it pushes them far, but you're not going to combo. But if you're close to the wall,
Ah.
you still
Pins
do
them.
get the capture state.
That's awesome.
So it kind of depends on like your space control.
The
where
sweep
you're
is
at,
amazing.
Whether or not you're going to get
Like
a
they
combo.
really went to the creative part of
Just
making
like we talked about,
Cyrax.
the upgrading of what was in
And
the
obviously
past
there's
to the
gonna be that
future.
zoning
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
throwing the
I think
bomb
it's
with the
really,
rocket.
really cool to take a lot of
Or
those,
the
you
net
know,
with
what
the
was
rockets.
Famous about
That
her
one is
in
gonna be
past
for sure a
games.
zoning
And what can we
move,
do
but
that's new?
obviously I don't play competitive
But not
like
forgetting
this,
the
so
net
obviously
as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry too much.
But also not.
But I'm
nothing
hoping
but
that the
net.
damn
There
CPU
we
doesn't
go.
do this.
Yeah, a lot of great nods to the classic. Very cool.
So, you want to finish this out with her X-ray?
Let's see it.
Yeah. Boom. Oh. And then. Oh, dude, just a slam in the face.
All right, that was Cyrax. Super cool, fun bomb setups, fun.
I don't
tricks
think we've
to
seen
play.
like the
Trickery.
And some
fatal
good
blow
mobility.
for
I also really
new
like
Cyber.
during
They really
the,
are
the
saving it
fatal blow
for new
into, where,
Cyber
like,
and
the
to see
bomb
like
rolls
what
down, she's all
Tox is
flashy
gonna
about
talk
it.
about
It's super cool.
because it's not Quan Chi that is
what do we
giving
got
him
next?
that power.
We're
It's
gonna now
Havoc.
move right into talking about how Sektor plays.
Ooh.
All right, so let's go into Sektor. So Sektor also.
Iron Man. I'm hoping that we get a Iron Man skin,
gadgets.
like
normals
palette
first.
skin. Not saying a skin. That we get a palette
I think one of her cooler normals
skin
is her
for
standing two,
Sector
like
as
this double
Iron Man,
fist
because
rocket punch.
obviously
So you can
that
charge it up,
fatality just like I also
and then it
thought
gets
like
knocked
from the
down, and you get
bandwagon
a lot
of
more damage.
Iron
The
Man
cool
because
thing is she can
obviously
actually keep the charge by
what does
canceling.
Iron Man do in the first one? Throws that guy in the
See, the
ice,
fists
and then obviously
still have the
he
glow, and she can
like
go straight
dies off
to
as
the
well
powered-up version.
because it's
There's
too
also a special
cold.
move I'll
But
show later
apparently Sector
that can allow
can.
you to charge it.
So
Spoilers.
One
Tony
of the
should have
best
worked with
normals is
Sector
4-2,
or whoever
1-2,
designed the robot
which is like this
suits,
advancing mid
so
that
they would have
pops
done
out.
this fatality.
Everybody loves Tom.
Like that would have been awesome. Like if we seen Iron Man
Like a
actually kill
combo
that
starter.
big robot
She also has this
with
big
that move,
swinging
like,
overhead with her
freezing
rocket
them
launcher.
and then just like throwing them like in the atmosphere and then
complement it
clashing.
below with her
Like that
rocket
would be a
boots.
graphic death for sure. But
She has a really cool
bro, that
4-3-4,
fight would have been
goes
amazing
into the air.
with that finisher.
Spends a lot of time in the air.
Yeah, and you can see like her rocket boosters are used in all her moves and all
Yeah.
that. I love these
Oh yeah,
effects.
Some of
I'm
my
witnessing that
favorite,
she
like,
does
the
this.
finish of that move, I love,
She
I love
clocks you
crumbles
with
like that. One of my
her
favorite
elbow
reactions in
and
the
her
game.
knee.
And I love this new take on the MK3 throw.
Ooh.
One of the coolest throws in the game. Let's go over her special moves. First, we can start like Cyrax.
I got fire.
She has a new mobility tool, which is these rocket boosters, which allow her to do.
This one's
the air
gonna
dash.
this one's gonna annoy me
She can
for
do
sure
normal
because it's the
attacks
same thing
from
with
it.
Takeda when I
She
first
can
played
do
Takeda.
moves. She can double it.
He would have like
It's a really cool way to get
the
around.
grab And it's
So
kind of
easy.
hard to do the
She can get around in the
Spider-Man
air. The
swing.
opponent's going to have a hard time
But,
because
yeah.
of her zoning tools. She can shoot her
Oh
rocket.
god, the
If you
rockets.
EX it, it actually catches them on fire, damage over time.
Effects look amazing.
She has a jumping rocket. If you EX this one,
It's
she can
it's
actually
just bringing
decide
me the
when rocket
whole
will go
stance
off.
of this
If
is
you
how the
early,
computer's gonna be. Because when I was
hold it,
fighting a
halfway
computer
through, let it go,
peacemaker,
when it hits the ground,
they would
etc.
always do the
And then she has
torpedo,
this awesome one, probably my
or
favorite,
force
which is
field.
Sidewinder.
or stuff like that. They would do the most
And if you
annoying
EX it,
moves that
you
would piss
get
me off
the
so much.
absolute classic
So I'm just
MP3.
expecting that Cyrex is also gonna
Hardened
get me
rocket.
mad.
I love
But
when
if
fans
I
to
play
call it dumb
Sektor,
rocket and smart
it's
rocket.
all a different story.
I love the targeting application too on the character. That's really cool.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then one more rocket move, her anti-air rockets, which are also a combo starter.
That's crazy. Like, look at that, the
Then let's go
combos.
into a flamethrower. It wouldn't be Sektor without a flamethrower. Regular version, this double hit, really good range. EX version, she can hold it down, cancel the second hit, and this has armor.
Oh.
She also has Blast Shield, where she clamps her feet on the ground, puts out this. This
Okay.
absorbs projectiles and has some really fun follow-ups. So,
Like, this
regular
one's
version,
crazy.
When she absorbs a projectile,
This is a crazy move.
she can quickly input one of her rocket moves.
So it's a parry and
So
then
it's almost like
shoot
sending
a
something right back.
Exactly. Now the EX version, she can actually do any of her special moves. I did not mean to do her X-ray. You can do her
Oh my
teleport,
gosh,
hover in
dude.
a second.
Oh,
And
do
one
that
other cool thing
move.
about this move is
That
absorbing the
move.
projectile successfully gives you a charge of her standing too.
That is a lot.
I forgot what character
Then
used to do
she
that.
also
Like,
has the
you have the
teleport that we
charge,
talk about.
and then you can throw it
Goes
at.
up, then she comes
I don't
down.
know what
It's a combo
character.
starter. It's
If you know what
kinda
character I'm
unique
thinking
on the
about from a
classic
fighting game,
uppercut,
I don't know
but
if
you
it's
EX it,
a
it's
current
even
one.
more similar. It actually
But there was a
starts
character
off
that used to
with
do the
punch.
charge, and then you could do the thing.
She is all over the screen.
Yeah, so you can see she's a character who is going to, absolutely dominate the air. She can be in the air, but she's going to stop you.
Like,
from
this
being in
character's
the
gonna
air,
be for
so
sure
you're gonna
used a
have to play
lot.
the ground game.
That's
And
all
then
I'm
she
gonna
has
know.
Awesome range.
That this character's gonna
awesome
be
anti-zoning.
for sure heavily
Just some interesting
used.
tricks too with the shield. Like, that's
Exactly,
really neat
yeah.
because your opponent's gonna have to decide if they see you use meter on that. What are you doing? Like,
Exactly,
what's your next
yeah.
move?
Yeah, and obviously you try to zone her to stop
Ugh.
her zoning, and she can start absorbing your
combos, the
projectiles and
combos,
have her
combos,
standing
combos,
too,
combos.
ready to go. So now we'll go into her X-ray.
Sure.
We teased it before, and now we can actually do it.
Oh, the fatal blow looks amazing. Just gives Iron Man look, and then fatal blow time with the laser. And gives me Jackie vibes of the punching of the
All right. So
The hero-
Cyrex and Sektor, there they are.
There they are. It's very exciting. Sektor would definitely be probably my top 5 or so favorite MK characters. So I'm
Okay.
pretty stoked for this.
Didn't
and
know that.
I can't wait for people to see Chaos Reigns, their role in this story. It's very, very different. It is the new era, but there are some aspects that sometimes time refuses to change. Like Sektor is very much all in on the Liu Kang, or the Lin Kuei and the cybernetic process, and maybe Cyrex has
Which
some
some people are saying
No
that
spoilers.
You'll have
they're
to
gonna
see,
be
and of course,
making them
Noob
full
Saibot is gonna be
robots.
awesome.
So we will be.
So that'll be
having another
interesting.
Stream soon. No date yet. We'll be talking about Noob Saibot. And
It's
some
gonna
other
be
stuff.
very, very
Yep,
soon.
yep,
Like,
yep.
they literally
Some
got, like,
character
2 weeks
things that are coming.
And in
to
general, like just chaos
like
reign up.
show everything,
Yeah.
because they
Yeah,
still
sure,
got
So we'll let you know
this
when
week,
we know when that's going to be.
and then the coming week,
But until then,
and then
I
the
think that's
final
it
week.
for us today.
If you haven't pre-ordered yet, be sure you pre-order so you can get the exclusive skins. and things.
Absolutely.
Really cool skin.
Right, if
Absolutely.
for
we
sure.
do though, after we sign off, as usual.
Yeah, like, they
there
literally
will
got,
be
like,
a
2 weeks. They
Sektor
still-
fight
they
against
got-
Tanya, the QA put
I'm
together.
assuming that we're getting
So,
the Noob
with
Saibot
that,
trailer
thank you both
this
again
week
for
coming,
always being here. It's always
and then
great
the
to
next
have
week is
fun.
gonna be like
Thank you all for
the
joining
the
us,
final
and we'll
one,
see you next time
which is gonna be this
on the
final
Combat
combat cast, and then we're getting Chaos Reigns.
Raw Sub-Zero.
Look at this. Now we got the stage selection.
The Maze.
You've created more mechanized monstrosities?
Many. And I can't wait to unleash them.
Oh, dude, I just realized how long the video is gonna be. probably gonna be like around like almost an hour. The whole dialogues of all three characters, because it's Sektor, Cyrex, and Noob Saibot. They're gonna be talking with all these characters. But I'm in for this. I'm in it. So once Chaos Reign comes out, which is September 24th, be sure to tune in for the YouTube, the main channel, because I'm gonna be playing it on the main channel, YouTube. But look at this Combo City right here, and zoning. Like, whoever was playing Sektor was cooking. Like, look at this. Down. Dude. Charge. Oh, fatal blow. Oh, God. Damn. Oh my gosh, dude, I forgot about Tanya with the X-ray or the fatal blow.
Round 2.
That it goes like right at the bottom of your chin. So like that sounds painful. But the fight is just amazing. Enjoy me some peach sparkling water on this very hot day, because it's hot as balls. Come on, Sektor! Holy crap, dude! I think, what's it called? The person playing Sektor was also blocking, and when the Sub-Zero cameo throws the ice clone, I think it's unblockable, bro. Now I kind of want to be using just Sub-Zero, just for the fact of that.
Final round. Fight.
But nice, we're at the time. Dude, if only if I were this good in Mortal Kombat. Dude, like, imagine the intensity. Oh, in the corner. Ooh, pop up. Ooh, combo starter. Ooh, could have connected but didn't. Damn. So close. Oh gosh. And Sektor 1.
Meager skill.
Jesus Christ, dude. Just
Nothing could
goes
stop me.
through you and then takes the head also to smithereens.
Wins.
And is doing the Iron Man, the first one. Bro, I feel that, like, for Sektor, they're just gonna be doing a lot of callbacks to Iron Man, like the first one. Because, like, I remember when he was, like, also doing the test flight, because, like, he didn't know how to do the whole machinery of it. And also to go to the callback of doing, like, kind of like the fatality that he does in the first one, which is throwing that bald guy who was in that big suit all in, like, to space, and, like, he dies out of, like, the whole freezing of it. It's crazy. Like, this is a well and designed character. And it's also the same thing with Cyrex, but, like, Cyrex wasn't, like, too decorated like Sektor was. So, like, in terms of who I'm excited to play as the robots, it has to be Sektor. Like, even though I hate the character for how annoying they are as a computer person, they still look very decorated. So, amazing combat cast, and we still got one more, which is Noob Saibot, before we jump into Chaos Reigns, which comes out in 3 weeks from now. Let's go.